Hey Bearbox subscribers, welcome to our April tasting video. We've got a solid variety of beers for you to try, so we're gonna dig right into it, and we're gonna do our tasting notes with members of our SLBC crew. First up, we have Dylan Algor.
Hi guys, I'm Dylan. I am the content creator at South Lake Brewing Company, and I'm gonna try out the Trail Builder today.
All right, so we have Trail Builder Pale Ale. This was brewed in support of Tampa Tahoe Area Mountain Bike Association. We really wanted to make a beer to support building mountain bike trails in the Tahoe Basin, and we also wanted to have just a killer beer to enjoy after rides. So this is what we have.
So off the nose, I'm getting like a very piney smell, but with also like notes of citrus, almost a little bit of like an orange zest kind of smell.
Yeah, so we brewed this with Cascade and Idaho 7 hops. Cascade is, a really classic American hop, found in beers like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, super citrusy, grapefruit, definitely that like orange pithy. And then the Idaho 7 is that with a little bit of pine, and then turning up kind of the tropical notes like the papaya and all that. So it's supposed to be like really pungent and kind of bring in that classic American pale ale with our own little twist, modern twist.
Right, definitely just right on the palate. I get that grapefruit taste along with the pine, like for a bit of kind of like bitterness, but also very crispy and kind of dry, which comes off very refreshing.
Yeah, so we brew this with a mix of our normal 2-row malt, so really light, not a ton of flavor, and then we add back in a little bit of English Maris Otter, which definitely has a little bit more of the bready notes.
Cheers to trails and mountain biking.
Yeah. Bikes and
beers.
All right, next up is our Tubular Hazy IPA, and with us we have Jenna Brown.
Hi, I'm South Lake Brewing Company's new marketing and merchandise manager.
Brewed with a few different hops, kind of mix in the citrusy and piney along with the juicy quality of typical hazy IPAs. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, definitely getting some mango fruity notes. Super hazy from the look. Love the can label. Fun, tropical.
Yeah, super tropical vibes. Definitely feel like I should be wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Right.
Yeah, really juicy up front, and then kind of ends a little sharper than your typical West Coast, but definitely drinkable. Definitely bringing out all the pog vibes.
So why is it called Turbular?
Glad you asked. Tubular is our play on words for both tubular and turbid or turbidity, and turbidity is basically just some liquid being a certain amount of haze. So just kind of fun to like have that word for a hazy beer rather than like just saying hazy. So turbid and tubular.
Love it. And the only hazy in this month's Bear Box.
Yeah, radical. All right, next up is our West Coast sister to Tubular, Alpine Aloha. And with me, I have my beautiful wife and co-founder, Nicole.
Hello. Welcome, Bear Box subscribers.
So, you want to pour your beer?
Alpine Aloha, Tropical West Coast IPA.
Yeah, so with this one, different than the Tubular, we brewed it with Pilsner malt, make it really dry and clean. Simple malt bill, just to make the hops shine. Wanted a lot more bitter, but also kind of have that tropical fruit aroma, so it's a nice mix of the West Coast of yesteryear and kind of the new school version. Nice head there.
Yeah, lots of them.
Frothy.
So I get a lot of pog, mango. It's similar to the Tubular, right?
Yeah, definitely, but with a little bit more like the citrus and pine, and there's like kind of like a little herbaceous smell to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not as soft.
It's one of my favorite West Coast IPAs of ours, for sure. To tell you guys about a little bit about the can label design, we wanted to mimic a Hawaiian shirt, but then bring Tahoe elements into it. So we added pine cones, pine needles, Tahoe wildflowers and even snow plants to the can label, and it came out really great. So look for a Alpine Aloha inspired Hawaiian shirt in the very near future, hopefully.
Working on it.
Working on it for sure.
So what do you get in the taste?
So I still very much get the pine.
Yeah.
You know, it's sweeter on the nose than it is in the taste.
Yeah, there's a little like hop citrus sweetness to it, but then it dries out and it has enough bitterness to like really balance it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Great beer.
That's Alpine Aloha.
What's up, everyone? I'm Nicole Smith, co-owner of South Lake Brewing Company, and I'm here with my husband and head brewer, co-founder, Chris Smith, and today we are going to taste High Supply on April 20th.
Yeah, we
Canned
just
on April
canned
20th.
it today. So, yeah, this is our 420 inspired beer. Just a potent West Coast IPA. Way more dank than typically what we make.
Mm-hmm.
We try to keep most of our beers relatively balanced and kind of bright. And this one isn't an exception, but we kind of went a little bit heavier on like the dank herb side of it. So we've done a beer similar like this before. Went over really well. This time we kind of mix it up, kind of with new players in the hop game that we thought would pair well with this. So tell me what you think.
Yeah. This is actually my first time trying it. Oh yeah. Super bitter.
Yeah, bitter, dry, but not over the top. Super herbaceous. Kind of got that like dank pine vibe to it throughout, both the aroma and the flavor. Definitely has some citrus background to kind of balance it. But this one's all about kind of that like heavy herb note. So I'm stoked how it turned out. Super drinkable, 7% ABV. And just like nice sharp bitterness to it.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have that like, oh man, this is a really strong beer. Like it's super subtle.
Yeah.
The alcohol content. And then we specifically held the bear box shipments an extra week to make sure that you all had this beer in your bear box this month. So
Yeah, that was fresh as possible.
yeah. And it was canned today, shipped today to
Yeah.
you all. So
Drink them if you got them.
cheers to 420. To wrap up our April 2021 bear box, we have Afterbang. This is the second time it's made an appearance in a bear box, and it's our double IPA with a spin, maybe.
Yeah, it's just double dry hopped West Coast IPA. We use Citra and Amarillo, which are some of our favorite hops. And then we use Palisade, which is kind of a newer one to us. This is actually the first beer we've used it in, second time ever. It kind of has this really cool tangerine and like light grassy note, which actually complements the beer really well. Yeah, and just super drinkable and kind of dangerous for over 8%.
Yeah, definitely. And quick definition of Afterbang? I don't know. Dylan?
It's, after bang is it's not post bang. It's when you're skiing or snowboarding and you land nice and steezy and ride away super clean, no Jerry moments, totally controlled, and you know what you're doing. And that's after bang.
Super steezy.
Steezy.
Perfect for this beer. It's got that good pow, but finishes nice and clean.
Very smooth.
It's an Afterbang in beer form,
Yeah.
maybe. Because it was a second appearance, we made sure that we at least had one can in there for all of your bear box subscriptions, and then also like this was canned today. So as we are filming this, and we shipped the bear boxes this afternoon, so super fresh, the freshest you can get.
Yeah, enjoy.
The after bang.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
All right. Cheers to you all, our subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. We are filming this in Chris's and my backyard. As you can tell, it got darker and darker as we were filming the tasting video. So appreciate, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a blooper for sure. Appreciate your patience with the lighting. No.
We
don't think you
appreciate
need
you
to
guys
say that.
watching,
So,
and we
yeah.
will catch you next month in May.
Yeah.
Happy 420.
See you next month.
420. Cheers.